Aloha. Thank you. Welcome, super friends. Thank you. Thank you, St. Joseph. Welcome to another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the Beach. Christar Galactica, your fairy god, Sis, St. Joe Narcata, Tech Master Extraordinaire, and our little princess, Princess Charlie, the unicorn cat dog. It's time for our yoga galactivation. Are you ready, super friends? YouTube Live, TikTok Live, and on the replay. Thank you so very much for joining us today. We're going to step outside if you're able to for a little bit, super friends of mine. We're gonna connect to the earth, plug into Pachamama, the mainframe, master matrix. We're gonna suck in source, fill us up with prana, life force, kundalini, shakti. We're gonna reanimate, we're gonna enliven, invigorate these physical temples, infusing our flesh with our divine. We're gonna turn those parts of our brain on to send that Amrit, that nectar of immortality down our spine. We're gonna awaken those latent particles, those quantum specks within our DNA. We're gonna fuse with this galactic matrix of a day. We're going through a galactic activation portal, super friends. Are you ready? Super friends, Galactivate! Chip, 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 chip. All right. Everyone joining us on the live stream, we're gonna find that comfortable, easy seated pose. Crisscross applesauce or Padmasana. You could bring your hands, palms up, shoulders roll back up, down a few times. We're gonna play with our pelvis a little bit, rocking our spine back and forth. Inhale forward, exhale back. And we're gonna place that left palm up, receptive, receiving all of today's blessings. Right palm up on top, thumbs touching. Keep going with our spine, really tune into that pelvis. Allow our gaze to follow. As we lift our chin up, bring that gaze, the drishti, up, 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 to the top of our Christmas tree. And as we exhale, arch our spine, tuck our chin, look down our nose at those other versions that we be. Inhale, arms up. Om Namah Shivaya. Clap our hands together. Invite our divine self to manifest, to femifest within our physical body. Rubbing those hands together, pressing those hands together. Generate some infrared light, some heat, some warmth. And breathing in, imagine that light just showering us from our crown down. Our whole body pulsing and tingling and prickling with new life force. Keep pressing those hands, rubbing, wiggle our toes. Deep belly breath in, soaking it up into your navel, your plexus. Like you're filling up a vessel. And then interlace those fingers, straighten those arms, pull up. Hold the breath up, engage your root, pull everything in and up. Gaze in and up at that third eye, Ajna Chakra. pointer fingers up. Om Namah Shivaya. Ha 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 ha. Then we're gonna fold. Hands come down to the ground. Inhale, rising up, shift the crossing of our legs. Other leg on the top. Comfortable way, we're gonna do right palm down now, left hand on top. And once again, let's come back to that spine. Tongue presses up to the roof of our mouth, gazing up, big smile. Sigh it out as we exhale back, slowing that breath down. Training the mind to be present and to slow down. Om Namah Shivaya. Notice what thought currents pop up, thought bubbles. Just breathe with awareness and let them be little butterflies that just fly off of you. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand back behind, sitting up straight, tall spine. Turn our neck, shoulders, eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, turn to the other side. Stretch that left arm up and over. Breathing in, spin those arms. We're going to do the same on the other side. Right arm up and over. Left hand grabs that right thigh. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, arms up to the sky. We're going to play with some breath of fire. So, we're going to use our hand motions, and as we exhale, we're going to pull those hands down. Pull that belly in, and then inhale. Inhales happen automatically. Hi, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale, reach up, hold it to the top, clap those hands together. Pointer fingers up, squeeze those elbows, look up. Engage the root, pull the belly up and in, tuck the chin, look up at that third eye, big smile. Om Namah Shivaya. Let it go and hinge forward. I'm seeing stars. Wow. Hi, Blakely. Welcome. Tucking your chin under. Love you, sweetheart. Most beautiful fairy of them all. Stretch into your lower back. Filling up with the love of dog. And breathing in and walking our hands up. Let's bring our hands to our shoulders, lean back, use our core, unwind these legs while we roll these shoulders out. Roll our ankles out. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. And the other way. Ha 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 ha. Laughter yoga. Ha 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 ha. We laugh in the face of challenges. Straighten those arms towards those legs. Bend those knees. Let's place our peace fingers in between the big toe and second toe. Straightening those legs if you're able to today. Pull them in. Smile, breathe. Ujjayi breath. In through the nose like you're fogging a mirror. Exhale out the nose with power. Like we're breathing in these beautiful white sky, the great flying ocean above us, and we're scrubbing every part of ourselves inside. All right, one more balance. Open those arms, and then we're going to turn towards the side. Arms up and over to the other side. Start to bend our knees, get those involved. Left elbow to right knee, and then back and forth. Bring our hands behind our neck. Slightly lowering down. Ha 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 ha. And then we'll hug it in. Oh yeah, thank you, super friends. Wrap your arms around your legs, tuck your chin in, take your neck side to side. Give your knees some kisses. Thank you, knees. Love you, knees. Starting with ourselves, don't you see? Learn to love the self we be, including our physical form, our bodies. And then that love we'll have to share with other bodies everywhere. Super friends, Galactivate! Taking our neck side to side. Find where there's any tightness or tension in your neck, your shoulders, your face, and breathe. Lion's breath. Stick your tongue out, open your eyes. Pull your belly in. Move the chi, the prana, the life force. Open the energy circuitry, the nadis, the meridians, the channels. Take that neck side to side. Look over one shoulder at a time. Keep squeezing those knees in. Compress those inner organs. Use your breath, the prana, to squeeze your guts out with every exhale, with intention. All the way down to the tip of your spine. Push down with your big toes. Push down with your soles. Om Namah Shivaya. And then we're going to come around into a tabletop. And let's actually slither ourselves forward, dropping those thighs down for a cobra. And then let's come down even further for a sphinx pose. So elbows under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Legs together. Bring your gaze inward and upward to your crown, Sahasrara. Envision inside of us all is blooming today 1,000-petaled lotus. The crown chakra spinning in a spiral, plugged in through that bindu point in the center of our mind's eye. Envision a beautiful infrared, ruby red, sparkling point of light inside of us. And that's light sprouting up and beginning to spin. Sharing the live. Thank you for the follow. Let's bring our hands under our shoulders, curl the toes, firm our core. Let's press up into a plank. Ha 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 ha. Nice and strong and supported here by our firm core. And then let's bring our knees down and take some cats and cows. Inhale, drop our belly and lift our gaze, our drishti. Exhale, arch our crown, drop our lotus crown down to the ground. Inhale, lifting, looking up. Exhale. Flowing with our breath. Coming to center, let's make some spirals with our spine. One direction and the other direction. And let's press ourselves back into a child's pose. Stretch those arms forward. And let's keep our head forward. Let's keep our chin down towards the ground. So we're not bringing our third eye to the ground and looking down, but we're bringing our eyes forward and we're looking at our hands. So we're stretching that back of our neck, we're compressing the back of our neck and stretching the front of our throat. And then let's bring our third eye down and slightly lift our hips and roll up towards the top of our head. And just sort of roll from our third eye up. And then let's play with a little tripod headstanding if you like. So what we're going to do here is place the top of our head on the ground. Place your hands where you can see them in an equilateral triangle, same distance between your arms and your head. Your elbows are bent at 90 degrees. And your arms are basically forearms distance apart. So from here, you can begin to straighten your legs with your toes curled under. Make sure your neck is nice and stable. And you can walk your feet up towards your hands. Gotta tuck my shirt in here. So make sure you're not putting undue pressure on your neck. But just play with that inversion a little bit. And if it feels nice and good and stable and you want more, you could bend your knees and balance on your forearms, your upper arms. And if you feel nice and stable here, you can bring your legs up over your hips for a headstand. So wherever you're at, just connect to your breath, gazing at that ajna, that third eye chakra. Envision that center point where the left eye and the right eye can see eye to eye on the inside. And when you're ready to come out of it, we'll bring our knees down and come back into a child's pose. Find your breath. Om Namah Shivaya. Find your intent. And then let's walk our hands up and shifting our weight. Let's curl our toes under and spread our toes and sit back on our heels. Roll our shoulders back and down. Squeeze those hands together. Squeeze those elbows together back behind. Lift our chin up. And take that head and neck side to side. And then we're gonna bring our hands to our lower back and squeeze, squeeze, and let's come on up. Give those toes a break. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Every time we squeeze those elbows, send those hips forward, lift up and back a little bit more. Breathing in, relaxing, and squeeze, leaning up. Feel the galactivations flowing through, super friends. Coming back to center. Squeeze, leaning up and back. See your third eye filling up with beautiful radiant light. Coming back to center. Squeeze, feel the power of the life force illuminating us. Crystal gold in our spine. And coming back to center. One more time, squeeze. And then if this feels good and you feel nice and stable, you can bring one hand at a time to your heel and take it into a camel pose. Keep those hips forward. And coming on out of it, back to center. Let's come forward into a tabletop. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Cat, cow, move our spine up and down. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Thank you for the rose. Appreciate that so much, super friends. Yay. Let's make some circles and spirals with our spine. First one direction. And then another. Let's bring those knees together. Let's send that left leg back and just stretch the back of that heel. Stretch our toes. Om Namah Shivaya. And bending that knee, lifting this right hand up and back, grab that foot, kick into that hand, open our heart. Visualize Anaha, the heart chakra, the star tetrahedron, where the in meet the out, the up meets the down, above meets below. That heartbeat making a sound. Can you hear it in your ears, super friends? Deep breath in. Exhale, release, and knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend, and squeeze. Extend, and squeeze. 2 more. We're going to bring that hand down, bring this knee down, then we're going to kickstand this left knee out to the side, extending this right leg long, stacking that shoulder over our wrist and lifting this right arm up, stretching into the side of our body and opening our heart. You can have this right arm reaching forward if you like. And if you want to play with elevating this right leg, you're welcome to as well. And if you want to play with grabbing this right leg with your right arm and opening back, you're welcome to. Let's release this hand. Let's straighten this leg down to the ground. And then we're going to just play with extending this left leg out, placing that foot behind the right ankle, and just find a little strength here. Strength for the road. Breathe into your bone marrow. Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om. Let's bring this right hand down into our plank pose. And then we're going to shift our weight forward and lower on down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, peeling our heart open. Cobra. Deep breath in. Exhale, lowering down. Pressing into the ground. Curl the toes back up to plank. Let's take it back to downward dog. Feet step just a little closer to our hands. Press into those palms, bending one knee at a time. Flat palms, distribute your weight evenly, find the breath, shake out your neck. And then we'll shift our weight forward and come back, letting our knees hover just above the ground. And then drop those knees down. Cat, cow, move around. Thank you. And spiral, move that spine around. Taking that shoulder towards our hip towards our shoulders.
Hi, Gnarly.
Hi,
We
Gnarly.
love you too.
Thanks for being with us. All right, are you ready to do the other side, super friends? Let us bring those knees together. Right leg comes back and up. Wiggle those toes. And then, let's bend that knee. Inhale this left arm up and back. Grab that ankle, grab that foot. Lift up, twist towards the left side. Balancing, breathing. Let the love float through, super friends. It's coming up from the ground. It's coming down from our crown. Soak it in. The future's filled with rainbows. One more breath. Super friends. Galactivate. Thanks for following with us today. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more breath here. And then as we exhale, extend those arms and legs long and neck. And woo, bring it all the way in, knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, extend. Inhale, breathe. One more, breathe it in. And extend. Bring in this hand down. Cat, cow, move that spine around. We could do a back bend today if you like. Later, super friends. Let us now pivot this right foot back behind us. Bringing our weight into that right hand, extending that left leg long. Bringing our wrist, knee, and foot into a straight line. And elevating this left arm up for a nice, beautiful side angle. Modified plank. And if you'd like to reach this arm forward, you're welcome to. And if you'd like to elevate this back leg, you're welcome to. Keep that breath flowing. Keep that heart opening. And if you like to bend this back knee and reach back and grab this ankle, open up our heart even more, you're welcome to. Kicking that leg into your hand and breathing. Expanding from within. And extending, bringing that leg back down, grounding in through that right hand. Keep this left arm up. We're gonna play with straightening this bottom leg now, placing the toes behind our left toe heel and play with our side plank. One more breath. And coming on down, back down to the ground. Let's sit back into a child's pose. See, Joe's here. He's made it. He didn't fall off the world. And coming on up. Let's shift the crossing of our legs and swing it all around. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate that. And let's cross our right knee over the left. And let's inhale our arms up to the sky. And bend that left elbow back behind. Reaching this right arm around. Grab those fingers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And then we're gonna play with switching sides. So flip those arms around. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And then let's open those arms up. Let's give thanks for this beautiful day. Super friends, Galactivate! And then reach those hands back behind, interlacing those fingers, pulling back, lean back, lift our heart. And releasing, walking forward, tucking our chin under. Now, super friends, the Galactivation part. Deep breath, take in all this beautiful, peaceful day. And as we exhale from the depths of our being, let's just send shock waves of peace through the earth. Super friends, Galactivate! Choo, choo, choo. Starts with peace. All our peace and all our ease, send it out to all of our earth family, that everyone can feel it, including the trees and all the insects, all the bees, all the butterflies, spread it around. All the birds sing a piece loud. All the cats start to meow. All the dogs are barking out loud. Meow, woo, 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 woo. The heavens fill with the songs of peace. And it starts right here with you and me. Super friends, Galactivate! Chip, chip, choo! The power of the fairies. It's unstoppable. Walking ourselves up, leaning back. Let's lean into those soles. We're gonna switch sides the fun way. So bringing our hands over to the left side, pressing into the ground, push into our fingertips, raise those booties high, pivot those hips around, pivot on our toes all the way back. So we come to seated on the other side. Left knee on the top. Hips centered. Soles, heels towards our hips. Let's roll our shoulders up, back down, and take a minute, a breath or two to ground. After all that motion, moving around, even place your fingers in between your toes now. We're gonna take some breath of fire, pulsing that belly, circulate the Shakti all around. Find that neutral pelvis, straight head, neck, and spine. Inner drishti up at the third eye. Tongue to the roof of our mouth. Prana, Shakti, Prana, Shakti. Life force energy, life force energy. Prana, Shakti, Prana, Shakti. Keep on pumping on your belly. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Rub those hands, pressing in. Bring those hands over our eyes. And as Nandiji says, receive the blessings. Wipe those hands all the way down your body, like you're wiping off your old snake skin. We're gonna inhale those arms up. Right elbow bends. Pulling back, stretching back, smiling back. Ha 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 ha. Laugh attack. Ha ha ha. Any tension, any weight, anything we're carrying, holding, and releasing that left hand. Bring it on back. Grab those fingers. And then we're gonna breathe and switch the arms out. The future is benevolent. The future is kind. The future is yoga. Switching arms, switching sides. The future is thine. The future is a mirror. And this is the beginning point, the 0 point in time. The future starts here. We supercharge and magnetize. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Super friends. Galactivate. Fold forward and powerful blasts of peace down to the earth, starting with us inside. Peace, the 0 point. Plant the seeds, super friends of mine. Walking our hands up, bringing them back, lifting our heart up, lean back, Open our heart up. Breathe. Open our mouth up. Receive. Swaying from side to side. Let go. Invite that inner space of light. Start to glow. Welcoming our divine, the greatest show. Inhale our arms to the sky. Legs up. Fingers between our big toes. Straighten those legs to the sky. Finding a boat. Lifting those legs to the sky. And then let go. Rotate our ankles to the sides. Our wrists, fingers, and toes. Out to the left and right side. And inward we go. And make sure there's room back behind. And then here we go. Slow. Rotate, flow. Oh, I like that. Wonder. I wonder. I wonder. Back and forth we flow. Feet together as we come forward. Baddha Konasana, butterfly. Feet back behind our head and plow. Hands to our lower back. Back behind us on the ground, plow pose. Head long and neutral, elbows in. Walking up onto our shoulders, super friends. Spreading those toes on the earth behind. And then when we're ready, taking our time, feet up over our hips if you like. Make sure your neck is elongated and shoulders are supporting you. Breathing your heart up towards your neck. Gazing into your third eye. Lock the three energy centers, the Mahabandha, the root, the belly, the neck, at the top of your inhales. Tongue up to the roof of your mouth, Ujjayi breath. Feel your feet, your soles. Breathe in through your nose. The nadis, Idala and Pingala, Ida and Pingala. Left side, right side. The and bringing your feet back behind. Slowly lowering. One vertebra at a time. Bring our feet up above our hips. Crisscross those legs. Let's extend our arms up overhead. And we're gonna play with crisscrossing and lowering our legs just to hover above the ground. And then crisscrossing them back up again. Wiggle those toes. Touch our fingertips together, please. And thank you. Crisscrossing those legs down towards the ground as we exhale. Zigzagging them up as we inhale. Keep pressing those fingertips towards one another, sending energy and presence into your toes, mindfully breathing, filling up your core with light, with life force, with energy, with galactivations. Feel your energy, your aura around you, filling up with vitality and well-being and peace. Ahimsa, one more round, lowering down, let it hover above the ground. Breathe in the prana, the beauty, the smiles, the joy, the bliss, the peace, the shanti, shanti, shanti. Arms pressing, legs up, feet up to the sky. Happy baby. Now bend your knees on the outside of your hips, hands on your soles, pulling back down. Rotating those hips side to side. Massage your lower back now. Feet together, knees together. Curl up in a ball. Bringing our feet down, hip width apart. Fingers just touching those heels. And then we're gonna press into the ground, begin to lift those hips up for a bridge. Walking those shoulders in, clasping our hands together, press down with our upper arms and our feet, super friends. Keep lifting your heart up towards your chin, squeezing those knees as if you're holding a block between your legs, pressing down with your upper arms into the ground, gazing in and up at that third eye. Ooh. I see inside a seed of life. Inside the flower, my third eye. Can you see the seed of life in your mind's eye? Super friends, Galactivate! And coming up onto our tippy toes, releasing our hands and our shoulders. Our spine follows, rolling down one vertebra at a time. Windshield wiper those knees side to side. Elevate our arms up overhead. Turning our head the opposite way from our knees, super friends. Head is twisting towards the right, knees towards the left. And then we'll place that left ankle on top of that right thigh to deepen that stretch. Coming back to center. Feet stay wide, dropping those knees to the right side, turning that head over to the left, right ankle on top of that left thigh, friends. Om. Om. breathing our way back to center. Take those knees, hug them in, rock them out from side to side. Release your lower back, super friends. Then we're gonna bring it up one more time, up into another bridge. But you can modify with a half wheel pose if you like, super friends. So if you want to modify and take your deep back bend, bring your hands against your shoulders, elbows up to the sky, fingers facing your shoulders, press and lift up onto the top of your head, gently come up slower. Make sure you're not putting any undue pressure on your head. When you do, and you're ready to come out of it, slowly coming on down onto your back. Release. Good idea, St. Joseph. Let's take some more core strengthening. So if you have any favorite abdominals, exercises you like to do, any crunches or V-sits or yogi bicycles, play with some rounds of these. Right elbow to left knee, extending that right leg long, flowing with the breath, going back and forth, make us healthy, vital, and strong, wringing out all those inner organs, followed by a deep twist. Congratulate yourself for this morning. We're doing yoga with us, super friends. All right, coming back to center. Let's cross that right knee over the left. If that feels good and you want a little bonus, you can tuck your right toes behind for some eagle toes. We're gonna drop those toes to the ground, scooch our hips to the right, twist our spine over to the left, sending those knees to the earth, and extending that right shoulder and right arm up and back, ever so slowly. Twist our spine, eyes, and neck. Entangling with the earth energy there, underside. Swimming through the source energy, the sun shines from the sky. And coming back to center, unwind those legs, squeeze those knees in, hug it out. Legs up to the sky, crossing that left knee on top of the right. Extra bonus, tuck those left toes behind. Dropping those toes, scooch the knees over, or the hips to the left, dropping knees to the right side. Inhale that left arm and shoulder up and back. Twisting our spine, our eyes and our neck. Deep breath as we send the tongue up to the roof of our mouth. Touching our thumb and our first two fingers now.
your butt. She's like,
Oh.
so now it's, even though it's small, very small, it's closed off.
And breathing our way back to our center now. Hugging those knees in, getting ready for our final last few asanas here, our super friends. So if there's anything else that you require to enable you to just let go, maybe you need to drink some water or anything else. Please give that to yourself now. And then we'll meet for our Shavasana. Come onto our back side, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Can I have some more, please? So, arms and legs falling out to the side. I invite you to bring your gaze up to your third eye. Take a deep breath, let it fill your belly. And then just relax and exhale every part of your body and let yourself just be filled with light. And now we'll rest, relax, and receive, melt into the soundless, infinite source sea. And after we venture and merge with the ground, we'll be back for our galactivation in a few moments. So stand by. Starting now. Relaxing slowly, start to breathe. Light is flowing into our bodies from the highest of the heavens to the depths of the ground. This rainbow spectrum creates a sound, frequency, a waveform too. It's spiraling now to and through, spinning our centers, turning the field. We sucked in to this portal. We see what's the deal. It's a new way of being, living from within. It's a new way of seeing from our hearts, believing. A new way of feeling. Feeling for what's good. A new way of understanding. Relief. Let go. Just 'cause it feels good. And everything in our life that we resist, embrace it for its existence. Everything we've created from the past, appreciate everything that we can. Let go of everything that you don't need. And just appreciate all that we be. And breathe in our new tomorrows beginning here in peace. Just like a magnet, we're all becoming activated to ease. Everything that's here and present in our lives is a reflection of who we were yesterday and last night. So let that energy start to dissipate as we allow this moment, what we're here to create. A beautiful aura, a great nothing, a zero, encircling us like a cover, a coating, a sheen, a sheer wrap, a sheerness. Allow this great portal, this egg of light to become supercharged with spiritual light, attracting and smiling, radiating peace in our mind's eye. Envision this. Start to believe that we are creating this with our mind's eye. Now see into the mirror of space-time. Start smiling and laughing. See the silliness before us that awaits. See all the healingness that we extend out to space. See ourselves attracting this in our magnetosphere. Our electromagnetism is awakening, turning on here. Electrified, we magnetize by all of these ions, the negative kinds that surrounds us in the water, on the earth and the beach. We orient as Gaia's daughters and sons of love and peace. We anchor this in now with nothing to prove, no efforting on our parts, and nothing to do. The effort is over. We put in the work. We showed up together, and now we just smirk, receiving the blessings, the treasury of time, all that makes our hearts sing, the great yes of life. We let it do its thing as we've done our end. And now we're relaxing, just receiving, my friends, orientating our center to find that space of true north. Satnam, the truth enters. Our authentic self soars. We relax in this center, that still, dark, soft core. And now let us enter that den of the divine lion mother. The mother lode of love, the mother lode of peace, the mother lode of grace, the mother lode of ease, the mother lode of kindliness, the mother lode of bliss, the mother lode of gentleness. Affirm that we are this. And in this place, surrender to this force larger than life. Allow this divine to enter you, the goddess God am I. Allow this source to center you as we are magnetized into the place, creating you. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you for that. Thank you for the roses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude and thankfulness, just like a sweet perfume. We adorn our lives, surrounding us with roses as the garden blooms. A sweet incense, a sweetness in our hearts, such sweet perfume, as we indeed have done our parts, and the yoga has done it too. The yoga is flowing, the light is restoring, the sweetness is blooming, and we are adoring. The love that is in me is all around, showering our family and raining to the ground. And now everybody, come back into our lives, come back into our bodies, back into our minds. Deepen our breath and wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes. Let our consciousness, just like a garden, bloom and grow. Massaging our neck maybe, raising our arms, stretching. Above and below. And then our knees, bring it in like a fetus. Hug ourselves and roll. Roll on to our side, taking our time, coming up to seated, head, neck, and spine aligned, sitting in our enlightenment, in our Buddhahood as human divine. Pelvis is neutral, head, neck, and spine is aligned. Om Namah Shivaya. Shackles set us free. Angels washing over us, approaching in the field. Light is now surrounding us. Our powers are revealed. And yes, there is a boundlessness that is present everywhere as we let this soundlessness awaken in our ear. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah. Placing our hands, palms together, pulling those fingers apart at the center, pressing the thumbs and the pinkies to the sides, making a cup, holding the waters of life. Sucking all up, that serpent up our spine, root chakra tightens, the fist underside. Cup overflowing, our crown and our mind. Spirit is oming the tone of the skies. Deep breath inside us, our bellies arise, squeezing and pulling it up to sing to the skies. Two more. skies. This time let's touch our fingertips together, place it on like a crown, switch the crossing of our legs. One more time we make the sound. Can we do it today? Super friends, Galactivate! Send that sound up to the sky. Hands come down the center line. Good job, super friends of mine. We did it, St. Joseph. We saved the world again. All right. Pressing those hands together, elbows out to the side, bowing to this life force, this source that lives in I and I and I and I, seeing it in ourselves, in one another, and in all of life. Magical words, please say it with me, super friends of mine. Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate. May the love of dog be with us all. Thank you so much, super friends. Christar Galactica, your fairy god sis, streaming live once again. Thank you, beloved St. Joseph. Let's share some hug-olution. Please hug yourself, hug a beloved, hug your beloved animal friends. Hug a tree, hug your body. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the love. Thank you, fairy god family. May this love be felt all over the world today. May it go to everybody who needs it, like spiritual medicine for the earth DNA. May we correct all balances in our unity. May this love, this hug transcend time and space, genders and bodies. May this love flow beyond all the forms and create a mother load of dragon that's on this day being born. May all beings feel the love. Super friends, Galactivate. Thank you for the gift, super friends. Thank you for the love. TikTok Live, YouTube Live, and on the replay. Of course, we are Galactivators, your fairy god fam. Christar Galactica, your fairy god sis, Saint Joe Narcata. And of course, we are Galactivators. Thank you so much. We invite you to go to our website, Galactivators.com, where you can stay in touch, get all the wonderful updates on all the magic and fun we have coming your way. We will be at the NAMM Festival convention, the music convention in Anaheim, California this weekend. So to all of our music makers in all your forms, we invite you. Oh, thank you for the gift. Please come and meet us, come join us, come Galactivate with us. Give us some high fives, some big hugs, share some love, and Galactivate with us. Help us spread the Galactivations around the world. And we hope to be with you tonight on our magical musical live stream, fairies willing. And if not, we will be together again in divine timing, super friends. Please watch the replay, share the magic with your super friends today. We heart you, we love you, and say peace. Peace fingers.
Much love.
Shanti, 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 Shanti.